seen a. I have never seen a building like that ever. Whoa. What do you think that is, Bob? Did it say? Yeah? We'll have to go check that out sometime, eh, Donnie? Yeah. Do you want to add it to your list?
Yeah.
Also, Donnie's vlogging too. Go subscribe, Adventures with HLHS. And Bob's just driving, you know, basic Bob stuff. 8th of March. It is officially birthday celebration month, and it is time to start those celebrations because Dawn-louise's birthday is on the 23rd and she is going to be 14, and Bobby's, he's going to be 32 on the 22nd, so their birthdays are right next to each other. Donnie this year asked to go to Alton Towers, but she asked after I'd already planned this weekend away for their birthdays, so we are doing Alton Towers as well, and since it's my brother's birthday on the 14th, he's coming along for the rides as well. So stay tuned for our trip to Alton Towers. It'll be Donnie's first ever time going, and as a heart kid, it's going to be a big milestone, so we're really excited. But we have been driving for about an hour and a half now, and we're an hour away from where I am taking them for their big birthday surprise. Now, I'm not going to give away too much. I'm just going to tell them what area we're going to, because obviously there's going to be signs to it, and also I've got a really fun way to say. So, Dawn-louise will not understand my little code, but Bobby 100% should. So
what you're saying?
Yeah. So here we go. Are you ready for the clue?
Yeah.
Okay. If I say something, your answer is going to help you know where we're going. Okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
0800 00
1066.
We're going to Hastings.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, Donnie, I think you're really going to like this because you've been getting really into history, and Hastings is a very historical town.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if it's classed as a town or a village or a city, so I apologise. I'll give you details on that later. But yeah, Donnie's really got into history. She's chosen history as one of her GCSE choices, but the other three have stay tuned to cut out. And yeah, so there's going to be lots of historical sites obviously around, and also just like ruins and things like that there is as well. So I think you're going to really like the history side of it.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday,
we're going back in time. Okay.
Yesterday, I gave you both an annual pass to the Blue Reef Aquarium.
Yeah.
It's not just the Blue Reef Aquarium that those tickets are for, which is why we had to go and get them before this weekend.
So it was kind of
You were, but Bobby thought it was a Merlin pass, and he thought that we were going to be going to a theme park this weekend. So I had to hope to God that he wouldn't realise what the Blue Reef pass is, because there's only a few in the south of England, whereas the Merlin pass does Sea Life Centre, where there's loads. So not only do you get to go with your annual pass to the Blue Reefs in Cornwall and locally, but it also gets you in to the Blue Reef Aquarium in Hastings and something called Smuggler's Adventure. So we are going to go into a cave.
Ooh.
And in that cave, there's kind of like a pirate. There's kind of like a pirate theme to it. So it's called Smuggler's Adventure. It is part of the ticket. So we're going to go do that and explore some caves underground, which thankfully is actually quite warm today. So hopefully even below ground we'll still be okay. And also we are going to get to go to the Hastings Aquarium and Hastings Castle. And all of that is included in your annual pass. So because this is only a 2-hour trip, we can come and do this again in future. So we don't have to have the pressure of rushing around or anything, because we did end up leaving an hour and a half later than we wanted to, but Donnie was really struggling with sleep, and tomorrow is their big birthday surprise. They have no idea what they're doing, and it is the biggest one to come over this month. So we have to leave the place that we're going to be staying at 7 a.m. So obviously tomorrow Donnie's going to have to be up early. So I wanted to take it easy today, so it's just nice and chill.
I would have been up early if you didn't unplug my Alexa, because it had 3 alarms.
You needed to rest.
One for 8:02, then one for 8:10. I was prepared last night, and then I did put some music on, but that is my night routine. I put some music on, I'm laying in bed, listening to it, then I start feeling tired, so I turn it off, and then I go to sleep. That is my night routine.
You were asleep, that's why I turned it off.
Was?
Yes. Otherwise you would have seen me come in and unplug it. that's because you were asleep, right?
Well, next time, if I'm up
the
and
sun's so
listening
bright.
to music, it's my night routine, so do not disturb.
So yeah, so I've never been to Hastings before. I don't believe you have. I did drop a few hints throughout the year to gauge what kind of stuff you would have possibly been able to do. But to my knowledge, you haven't been on either.
No.
Okay, good. So yeah, none of us have ever been to Hastings before. Like I said, it's a very historical town. The Battle of Hastings took place there.
Battle of Hastings. I can't remember what year it was because I learned it in year 8, I think.
Yeah, so you know
Can't remember.
you know a little bit about it. But when Daddy and I were children, there was this TV advert that was on all the time. So everyone our age just knows it automatically. And I think they were actually like an insurance company, weren't they? Like Hastings Insurance. But their like slogan was their phone number, which was 0800 00.
1066.
So I knew at the second that I realised that we were going to be going to Hastings for their birthday. I was like, that is how I have to tell Daddy where we're going, because it's just, there's nowhere else that you could do that. So
I don't know the clue.
I'll have to show you the advert.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll leave a link down below if anyone's younger than us old 30-year-olds and wants to see what the advert was. But yeah, and I'm so happy because it's been such miserable weather for so long. It's been so cold, and today it's so blue and sunny, and it just makes me feel so much happier, and it makes me feel so much more comfortable for Dawn-louise being out in this kind of weather as well. Last year for their birthdays we did Haven Perrin Sands, Centre Parks and Haven Wild Duck, and the weather the entire month was just abysmal, so we got to do very little. So I'm so thankful that this is the case. But the other thing that is absolutely amazing about Hastings, it's a very small place, so everything's like a 3-5 minute drive away from each other. It's super close. They've got big shops, they've got Primarks, everything like that. Yeah, so we can do a little bit of shopping as well. Yeah, they've got home bargains, so we can go and have a look at more dolls. But also, there's loads of free things. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
There's a shipwreck museum, which is completely free to get into. So these could be plans for Sunday, possibly.
Sunday.
Yeah. So there's the shipwreck museum. There's a few other things, and there's one other place that I haven't got on the list to do because it's a paid thing, and I've obviously budgeted for this weekend. But I've had a look, and they're not actually that expensive. There's something that you told me about lately that I didn't know that you were interested in, so I wouldn't have known to book this ahead of time until like last week. But they have a true crime museum, and you said the other day that you find it a little bit interesting. Like, it's not into all the podcasts and stuff. Personally, I am not that keen on it because I don't like the whole fandom around the names. I don't like the fact that these people are classed as famous, and I will not talk about it myself. I don't think it's right. But Bobby was interested in kind of like the way that the crimes were like solved and stuff, right?
Yeah, and just like what goes through the head in the first place for them to become who they are.
Yeah. So, like I said, tomorrow's the big birthday day out. Tomorrow's really time concept. I don't know the word I'm looking for is. It's really got to stick to the time tomorrow.
Time consuming.
No, constricted. Yeah, it's really time constricted. So we have to be at certain places at certain times tomorrow because I've got you separate surprises.
Okay.
So
Who's first?
You're going to be first. But yeah, their surprises tomorrow they will be doing on their own. I won't be taking part. But I should be able to see you doing it at least, which will be good. But anyway, I know that they're going to love it, so please subscribe, hit the bell, stay tuned to find out what it is that we're doing tomorrow. These are going to be daily vlogs, so hopefully you'll see them soon. I'm hoping to post them Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, just because I obviously want to make sure that I don't take away time from my family to go and edit. So yeah. She's first.
I'm still Just kidding.
So yeah, so are you excited though?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What are we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow I can't tell you yet. But also, the thing that we're doing tomorrow is actually 2 hours away from where we're staying. So, but yeah, the only thing is, this was the closest I could get us. And also, what I've planned for tomorrow is just, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth the travel.
Okay, good. Let's
What?
go.
What? Are you trying to guess what you're doing? Why are you doing that face?
Oi.
No, I didn't. I ain't actually got a clue.
Oh, I don't like it. He's doing that weird smile. I'm scared.
If you didn't say
You're not allowed to guess anything.
If you
No, I just
start
think-
guessing, and like you did when she surprised you for that Valentine's Day thing, I'm gonna be mad.
You did
Daniel.
ruin. I've only ever planned one Valentine's Day, and he completely ruined it before we got there.
No, I
Like,
was just
oh,
thinking.
I should have got a taxi. I should have just paid for a taxi and blindfolded you, really.
I was just thinking, obviously Dawn-louise celebrating that she's first, but she's also one who's moaning now to go up early.
Yeah,
But it's her
that's true.
surprise first.
Yeah.
So,
That is true.
I like to wake up at my own time like I did this morning.
are you just
You
moaning
just
about
moaned about us turning off the alarm.
That was because I used set them alarms so that I know I have to get ready and what time it actually is. Because I was like, Alexa, I was going to say, Alexa, what's the time? Didn't respond. Alexa, what's the time? Oh, fine, I'll go back to sleep then.
Also, we've now all got these massive bottles from Home Bargain. They're only $4.99. They're 2 litre bottles, and they're just amazing for long road trips. Because last year, a lot of things that we were doing were 4-hour drives, and we were constantly stopping at like Costa drive-thrus and stuff to get drinks, and it just got so expensive. So we're being budget conscious this weekend, and we've got this. Daddy. Bobby's got orange juice, so his one looks a little funny, but it is blue. And then Dawn and I got matching ones because they didn't have another colour. But if we find another colour, then I'll just steal that.
Well, they did have one, but we already got this one. So
Yeah,
like, oh, maybe.
I think we find some different colours again. I might just steal that one off her, and I've got 2 of them now because I just find them so helpful. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrible at taking water, and like if it's a cup of tea, fine. But if I need to get up to make a drink, I'm not gonna go make water. I'm gonna stand there and make a tea. So having this definitely makes it better, and I like it because one, this bit's soft and squishy, so when I'm editing I could just rest here on the bottle and edit, and then I don't have to really think about like, oh, I need to go and have a drink, which is so lazy. But when you're in that editing mode, you're so like hyper focused on what you're doing, you don't think, oh yeah, I should probably go and drink and eat. You'll be like 4 hours in and be like, oh, is that the time? But then the other thing I love about it is that it closes so it doesn't get dusty, because I've got a weird thing about like leaving water out, because you can see the dust immediately, can't you? And then it's also got this like little lock thing here. It sounds like I'm trying to make a pitch for these, doesn't it? I just really like them. This isn't sponsored. Could you imagine if it was sponsored? I'd be like, give me all the bottles, give me a year's. What? Oh, come on. Look, can you see it?
Oh, wow.
Can you see it? A little bit. You can kind of see
I wonder
it.
if it's got like plate things.
I think it's a chalkboard, right? Oh, wow, look at it.
What was the rock called? Oh, no, it's not a rock.
No, you can't see it.
Hello, Ninja. What is it?
Hey, Donnie.
Hi.
Right, I've had to put my glasses on because I don't know why, but my eyes have been so light sensitive that I just start crying and looking really emotional. But yeah, are you guys happy with the surprise?
Yeah.
Yeah? You excited?
throw away.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. I will say that one thing that I'm so excited about is I think we're going to be surrounded by just beautiful fields and hills, because so far the scenery's just been amazing. Oh, there's a little river. But yeah, I will say I'm really excited. I think you're going to really like it. So yeah, I'm really happy. It is currently 10 to 11. The attractions in Hastings open at 10. The Hastings Castle closes at 3:30. The Smugglers thing closes at 4:15, and the aquarium closes at 5. And they're all with less than 10-minute drive from each other. So we're going to have plenty of time to see them all. You just need to choose what you want to do first. I personally think that we should do the cave first because it's going to be colder. So yeah. I think we should do that, and then do the Hastings Castle because we'll be out in the warm, and then do the aquarium because the aquarium closes last. What do you think, Dawnnie?
When are we going to the aquarium?
Our check-in time's from 2, so we'll just go after we finish the attractions.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
No.
Yeah. And where we're staying is only like a half an hour drive from the area, so we can just do the attractions in the area and then drive off. And because then we'll be closer to what we're doing tomorrow. And then what else might have to go back then? Because there's no point checking in early, really, is there? Because once you check it, you're just in the room, really.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what do you think, Dawnnie?
Good.
What are you most looking forward to seeing?
Seeing this, like, the scenery. Seeing what type of
Yeah? Cool. Awesome.
I have food.
Yeah, we'll get some food. What I'm thinking is at some point we should go to Tesco and buy a meal deal for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, does that sound good? And then if it's cold tomorrow, we can get some hot chocolates. But that way we don't have to spend loads of money, because obviously I've booked you an entire weekend of activities, so money's kind of low now. No,
What
but
is that camera like?
Sorry?
The caramel one.
Oh yeah, we need to get you one of those caramel
Yeah,
Costas.
I like those.
100%, they're so good, yeah. So it's currently 10 to 11 and we're currently 49 minutes away, so we're going to get there just before lunchtime. So yeah, stay tuned. We're going to have about 5 hours of fun and we'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
And don't forget to subscribe to Dawnnie because she's going to be vlogging things that you won't see in this vlog. So Adventures with HOHS. She keeps saying Archer Adventures on her channel, bless her, so it's in like a lot of the bloopers.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adventures with HOHS. It's going to go right there. It's going to go right there on this. Right, see you in Hastings. Bye. So we're halfway to Hastings now. We just stopped off in the McDonald's to use the bathroom. We're about 40 minutes away. And when I went in there, I decided to be a bit cheeky. And I ordered us 3 McFlurries, right? I got you an Oreo one. They had this like pink Kit Kat one, right? And we're waiting for the order, and then they come over and say the McFlurry machine's just broke, and they had to refund it.
Alright.
So I tried to treat us, and the total was only £5 something as well, so it wasn't too bad. And I thought, since it's a nice day, we'll have some ice cream, kick off the holiday festivities, and apparently it literally just broke, like right after we made the order.
But if there is another drive-through, we might have to.
But yeah, they've
there,
got like a limited edition Kit Kat one that's got like ruby chocolate in it or something.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, but it looked really tasty. It was all pink and stuff. So yeah, so we're now going to Smuggler's Adventure, and we'll see you when we get there without any McFlurry, sadly.
I was going to say, till we go through and look at drive-through.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if we see another one. All right, we'll see you in a minute. Bye.
Bye.
This looks a lot like Great Yarmouth, because that building kind of looks like the Hippodrome.
Yeah.
So what do you think so far, Dawnnie?
That's good. Okay.
Doggies. Oh, this is nice.
Decent age.
Yeah, and it's nice that we've come here and the weather is actually being nice. I will say that the sun is really, really affecting my eyes.
It's at Pebble Beach.
Pebble Beach! Look though, you can't see anything. It's just sea for miles. Miles and miles. So Dawnnie, are you excited for the cave?
Yeah.
What are you most excited for? The cave, the castle, or the aquarium?
I don't know. Probably all of them.
Oh, look at that up there. That must be the castle. That's Hastings Castle. All the way up there. Yeah. That's going to be a heckin' view, isn't it?
So what are we visiting first? The cave?
Yeah, the cave first. Oh, look at the did also want to decide about seashore because obviously we went there for Christmas, but it was a really nice beach. Oh, British Tar Foundation.
Ooh. Do they have any cultures?
Probably, but we can't fit that in the car exactly, can we? Oh, Bobby, I wonder if we can rent bikes down here.
Yeah, on the front it said something about a bike project.
So what do you think so far, Bob?
Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? For some reason I didn't expect it to be a beach.
No, me neither. I thought it was going to be like a rural
I
place.
suppose Battle of Hastings was...
Oh, are we really uneducated? I think we need to do a history lesson, eh? Maybe we can find a book on like what actually happened, because I only really know very little about it. Also, my eyes are really hurt from the sun.
I have part of the history, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't, I think I learned we learned about like the British and stuff.
It's really cool. We have teachers.
I don't have to charge though.
Oh, okay.
Do you not get it?
Yeah, I got it.
No, you don't get the joke.
Yes, I do. Our teacher, but have to charge
Yeah,
you
yeah.
money. Darling, that came out when I was a kid, so of course we got it. Oh, there's arcades!
Yay!
We love our arcades.
Oh, that actually looks decent.
Honestly, this is like a mashup of Great Yarmouth and...
Yeah, mini golf.
Oh, yes!
Look!
Oh, wow! Fun fair.
Theme park.
Fun fair.
What was I gonna say?
Fun fair. I couldn't even get
I
one
need
down.
to like
Dogs.
some.
Found dogs.
Oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby. The baby.
Oh, greyhounds.
The little bit. Oh, why does it have like a cane thingy? Like a cane
It's a
Muzzle.
muzzle.
Oh, you don't really see them ones on. Oh, that is cool. Should I get a view of the sun?
Yeah, go for it. Gotta entertain your vlog too. Oh wow, look at the castle. Well, it's
Look
like-
at the theme
I
park.
think that's the, that's the fun fair. I don't think it's open, darling. It doesn't look like it's turned
There's like
on.
high windows.
But like I said, we could definitely come down here for the weekend if Denny's happy driving.
Right.
Well, this looks really cool though, doesn't it, Bob? It's a cool area.
Donuts. First time of the time. Donuts. Oh, that is cool. I wonder if it's because like high winds and stuff. Because I swear there was no talking about like high winds or something. So that's why we can't really go.
Where are you going, Bob?
Where was that? I was taking it.
Did you sell it to the cave thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh no, that car has broken down. That is not good. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot steeper than at the place that I thought it was going to be. I'll just take it nice and slow.
See, I don't know what we were doing, so I wasn't sure if I was going to hold.
I don't think you're going to need it.
I was like, oh my god, that was... very bumpy.
I like the little doors inside there.
Huh?
Like the doors. Going.
Oh yeah, they're like little gates. very hilly here, isn't it? I'm glad that I'm not driving. Not that I could, because I don't know how to drive, but you know. This is the kind of driving that would really make me anxious. Oh, there's Hastings Castle sign there, so maybe it's part of the castle.
So I'm just going to do an audio check.
Smuggler's Benches. That way, 2 minutes. But by walking.
Oh. But 2 minutes isn't bad. I thought it said 2 miles, to be fair. Oh, we've just literally gone in a massive circle.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how do we get to it then? Where do we park?
You just park it.
Can you park?
Yeah. You got to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Oh, wow, look at that building. Oh, wow. So we have to walk there, yeah?
We're trying to find where we've got to go. We just drove round here. And I went on Google Maps just to not look at what we're doing, but see if there's any signs of where we've got to go. This is the sign. And if you look over there, that's also a big same sign as what I've just looked at on my phone. So we are pretty close to it, I would say.
Look at this view, it's just absolutely beautiful. And when you're further up the hill, you can see it just wrap around the entire place. It's so cool.
Welcome to Hastings!
We had a cold already. So it is super windy here, so I'm not sure how much of this you're going to hear. We really want to get lapel mics, but we just can't afford it at the moment, so I'm so sorry and I hope it sounds okay. But we're currently on our way to Smuggler's Adventure, which is a cave. It is so windy that it does actually feel a little bit chilly, even though it's blue skies and quite warm everywhere else. So hopefully it will be warm enough whilst we're underneath there. Dawn-louise all wrapped up in very thick jumpers and coats. And yeah, excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you think it's going to be like? Pretty incredible, isn't it? Cracking. Right, see you in a minute. I think it's actually drive for a while, so see you again.
Bye!
You're excited for Bobby?
I know. I can't believe it was right here. And we're like,
I know, we literally drove around in circles, going all up and down those like really tight roads and everything. We are officially going down the cave.
You can't even see us, but I trust you, we're not going. Hello, this is my life. I see you, I'm watching you in this book.
Is 45
You
meters,
could stop.
145 feet long, and leads down into well over
Don't stay on the
an
side,
acre.
otherwise I'll fix them.
Passages.
This entrance was last used during World War II when the caves were used by up to 600 people as air raid shelters, immersion in a private garden in the old town.
In the smuggler's caves. You are now standing several feet below ground. Did you know that?
No.
Oh, telling you, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's exactly the sort of place where
What is it the weight of the uniform?
tea.
Tea?
13.6 kilos, 30 pounds.
Oh my god.
Don't okay?
Okay, hold on.
Don't you press a button?
Which one do you think is the hardest one? Yeah? Oh, I think they're right. This is my workout for the day. Yeah, I don't have the hand grip for that. What is one? That one's definitely easier. Should we see if Daddy can do it? Good time. Sorry, what was that, Dawn-louise?
Hey, been very bad not proposing to one and not giving me a nice another cream egg. No, anyway, where are you? Let me think of something. Oh, no, I was saying there. I haven't told you. No. Yeah, Bobby. Where are you? If you spot a doll, you'll let me know. Deal?
Spot a doll.
Yes, with accessories, not just a single. My plan is getting dolls with accessories so that I can use them more. I for you. Ready? But if you don't, you're going back in. Go on. Go. There you go.
Now, it's your turn.
What do I get bad for?
We're being too adorable.
How does it feel,
I think
Donnie?
it's on my head. I think it's on my hair. It's annoying. Wait, there we go. Wait.
You gonna let me take a photo, Donnie?
Yeah.
You've been bad, you have too much tea.
So-
Is that the worst thing that I can do, just have too much tea? No, wait.
Sleeping in. And I'm plugging my Alexa with 3 alarms. But I'll let you off if you spot a doll with accessories, you let me know, okay?
Deal.
Alright, ready?
Wait, I have to take a photo first.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you have
I found a boat.
Okay.
I found a boat.
Fine.
Bit big for you, huh?
away from the hiding places. At Hurst-Monceau, 2 hours' ride from here, they said that if you heard the sound of the ghostly drummer, you'd better run. Them that saw him said he was 9 feet tall. The gin and brandy we brought ashore was almost neat alcohol, and we watered it down later. Some of us had a sip first, though.
The sailor told me he had drunk no less than 2 gallons, and he was in a stupor for nearly a week afterwards.
You smuggled it strong, because you didn't want to carry a whole load of water now, did you? But it had to be the correct strength before sailing on. We used Lovey's beads, little glass balls, each marked with a different number. You just dropped the bead with the strength number you wanted into the spirit, then poured in water until it popped up to the top. See? You won't believe this, but apparently during the years 1781 to 1784, just 4 years, more than 1 3/4 million gallons of gin were landed in Kent and Sussex, and 2.5 million pounds of tea. That's big business. And the payment for a night's work was more than a farm labourer could earn in a week.
John Oates, that's 10 shillings, and you'll also get a pound of tea for a good haul.
Thank you, sir. I'll give it to Black-Eyed Nell for a favour.
That's a riding officer. In the early days, they only had riding officers trying to stop the smugglers. These were just local men paid to patrol the coast, but most of them could easily be bribed or intimidated.
Do a dash a bottle of brandy in his face, and he's as blind as a beetle.
Of course, soldiers were sometimes called upon.
There are ways and means of taking off their edge, too.
And out at sea, the Board of Customs had revenue vessels which could usually be avoided. But in the mid-1700s, it all got out of hand.
Contempt for the law grew up under the smuggling system, and it was crowned with murder.
All along the south coast, bands of so-called smugglers sprang up who committed robberies, beatings and murders. Terrible harsh laws were brought in, and the gangs were eventually dispersed, jailed, or hanged. By the 1780s, they even brought
This is
in
Bodmin
the Navy.
Jail all over again, isn't it?
England is at war with Napoleon.
Smugglers turned to ferrying spies. Can you believe it? For both sides.
The English smugglers are like our people, and have the courage and ability to do anything for money.
When Napoleon was finally defeated in 1815, thousands of English soldiers and seamen returned home with no money and no work. Many of them joined the newly formed Coast Blockade, which was created especially to crush the smuggling trade. There were violent and bloody battles, sometimes with up to 500 smugglers at a time. Taxes were eventually lowered, which meant there was little profit to be made from smuggling. The blockade was disbanded in 1831, when smuggling was on the wane, and the Coast Guard took over. Of course, smuggling still goes on in your time, but it's a very different world. The romantic days of tub running on the Hastings beaches, they are gone forever.
Them that asks no questions isn't told no lie. Watch the wall, my darling, as the gentlemen go by.
And watch out for me as you explore the caves. I'll be seeing you.
Can you move a little closer? Is it really that scary? Little bit closer? When you knew what she was doing, making you go this way. Go on, Bob. Keep going, darling. Dun, 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 dun. Do, do, do.
Daddy, next time I Daddy.
I could have banged my head off a cave. Why would you try and jump and scare us?
Next time I say no, it's the other way. Listen to me. Here's what you're saying.
Hello. What do you think of it so far?
It's good.
Yeah?
Go.
Yeah?
This way and then do that one.
Okay.
Lost one.
It feels really wrong that we're just walking around by ourselves. I feel like an explorer. Because I get Wookiee and everything. Obviously, you have to go around with tour guides, don't you?
Yeah.
So, what you found, Donnie?
It's right.
Stabbed through the ribs by my own mates. The customs men gave you a deal of money for information. I was tempted, and look what happened. Serves me right. Rough justice in them days, eh? Dead men tell no tales.
I mean, I know they say you move like you're dead, but that is incredibly slow. What do you think, Donnie? Are you still sure you want to go ghost hunting? Traumatized? What's funny is that this is basically like going through Bodmin Jail again. It's spooky, it's creepy, there's stocks, and all I thought we were doing was going into a cave. I wasn't expecting any of this. I don't think Donnie likes mannequins, you know. Joseph Swine, the cold-blooded killing of local fishermen. Joseph Swine caused uproar. George England, a blockade man, was tried for willful murder and the jury found him guilty, but he later received a pardon. In the old town of Hastings, Joseph Swine has a lane locally known as Twitton, named after him. What a weird thing to have a road named after you for.
Yeah.
That's a bit odd, isn't it, Donnie? Ghosties. Ghosties.
That's not very good.
Are you sure?
It's
What about the one behind you?
Keine Angst, ich bin's nur. Erinnert ihr euch an den Geistertrommler von Hurstmont Zoo? Ich glaube, ich kann ihn jetzt gerade hören.
It was largely taken over by gangs who terrorized the locals. In one episode, a farm worker was whipped to death by the Hawkers gang, who quite wrongly accused him of stealing a bag of tea. Later for this crime and other murders, 12 of the gang were caught, convicted, and hanged.
Woman! No use for officers out! I didn't do that! You've been seen smuggling! What do you mean? I ain't a smuggler. Oh, no, it'll be the worst! You! The God, I never smuggled in my life! Wait, no, you've been smuggling! I do never feel wrong, I tell you. You can tell that to the court. I'm just a fisherman. A fisherman! Don't! Leave go! Here! Get your hands off me! Look, we have witnesses. You can search inside, you'll find nothing. Come here. Don't deny it. Oh! You have to come with us! There's no need to be so rough. I'm not listening to you!
Don't worry, the prisoner won't get you, Dawn-louise. Come on. He's trapped now. Right, in a minute it's going to restart and you'll see why Dawn-louise reacted like that. Bless her.
Christian charity obliges me to tell you that your eyes will
Are you having fun over there, harassing her? Well, I caught it that time. Look up.
Ooh.
What's that? Go and have a look. Do you know what that is, Donnie? there's grass stuff here. Look. It's all wet. Feel it. It's like moss.
It is a live cave.
I know, darling. I just mean like it's cool because normally you can't reach it.
Oh, there was bad times. Eventually, the government lowered the taxes and the profit went out of smuggling. If the laws are fair, you see, people abide by them. It only took the government about 200 years to realise that the way to stop smuggling was to lower the taxes. What a story, eh? Well, I'll bid you farewell now. Be good, and don't forget old Hairy Jack now, will you? Goodbye. Goodbye.
What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah? What would you rate this cave out of 10?
Probably a 10. I would say especially the Mickey Hole because it's got lots of steps.
Yeah. What do you think?
No, I think it's really good. It's great how they got the interactions going on.
Yeah, it's much more than I thought it was.
Yeah.
That's so bright. Look at that. Oh, I actually kind of like that one apart from the fact I'm squinting. And now we're going to try it and see Hastings Castle. However, we are going to have to try and find our way to there through here. So wish us luck.
See you on
Let's
the other
get
side.
business.
If I fall, I'm going to send this into you being framed so that it's all worth my time. Oh my, it's really steep.
No.
And it's a good thing I'm not tall because there's literally prickles there. Prickles!
Oh, I'm cool. How's that going to help?
Nice and slow. It's a good thing we didn't bring your wheelchair though, isn't it? Won't be able to get down here at all, but yeah, there's like proper thorns. We've got to be nice and careful. It really does feel like we're out in the middle of the wilderness because like, look at all these strange rocks and everything. Honestly, I can't get over how blue the sky is. Look at this. This is the first blue sky of the year, people.
I'm still going to fall.
That's what we'll be doing in Outback Australia.
If I saw a snake, I probably wouldn't.
Honestly though, we really have got lucky with the weather. We wouldn't have been able to do all this if it was raining.
No.
Daddy's not sure if it's open, Donnie. Do you want to go check?
Padlocked.
Oh no! Well, that's a bit sad. So we just tried to go into the castle through these gates, which has all the admission prices on, but it's locked. But Google Maps says it is open, so we're now trying to figure out how we get there because we have no idea. So we're just kind of walking around. But look how cool this is. There's like all these cool rocks here, which is really cool. But yeah. And I still can't get over how nice the weather is. How nice has it been, Dawn? You just be out in the blue skies again.
It's quite nice and warm, but it is a bit chilly, so
Yeah.
I don't think you'd want to wear like, dresses and stuff.
Yeah. What's crazy is that the
That's why I'm
caves.
wearing
You are wearing a dress, but you're wearing leggings, to be fair.
I
But yeah.
know.
What's crazy is the caves stay at 10 degrees the entire time because of how far down it is, which is really cool. So the castle is up there on top of that hill. We've just walked down kind of this way and then down this road, but we cannot figure out another way to get in there. So we just did Smuggler's Adventure, and oh my god, it was way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be walking through a cave, a bit like when we did Rocky Hole, but they've got all these like little interactive parts to go around, and the staff there were so friendly and really chatty and lovely. Donnie managed to get a few gifts for her friends back home to take back to school with her on Monday, which would be really nice. And then we were going to go to Hastings Castle because it's included in our annual pass. However, they aren't open today. They're only open at the weekends, even though Google Maps says they're open every day. So imagine if we'd come all this way just to see that. That would have really sucked. So we can go back, obviously, on Sunday. We won't have enough time for it tomorrow. But we are now going down to the aquarium. I'm not sure if this is a big aquarium or not, so we shall see. But we're only 2 minutes away. So see you inside the aquarium. Bye! So what do you guys think of Hastings so far? Good.
It's really nice and cute.
Yeah, it's definitely not the way that I thought it was going to look at all. Like, it's very much a seaside town. It's very hilly though. That is the only thing that I was not prepared for, is how hilly. What is that? Fisheries? Why are there loads of ships?
They could be like smokers. I think like
Oh, really?
smoked fish.
Oh yeah, look, it says locally smoked. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so Hastings is definitely a lot hillier than I was expecting it to be. Which, oh look, that's the Shipwreck Museum.
Ooh.
Or a Fisherman's Museum, maybe it's not the same. Oh, there you go. So there's two. So there's the Fisherman's and the Shipwreck Museum. Oh, there's the aquarium. Yeah, it's not a big one, is it? Just a little diddly one. Careful. Oh wow, look at that! You can hear the ocean. So we're just walking down to the aquarium now, and there's also a shipwreck museum and a fisherman's museum. But also all the buildings here look so cool, and there's this massive like cliff top as well. But yeah, it's a complete vibe. Like, we've never been anywhere that looked like this before, so it's really cool and cute. And there's little shops, and I like knickknacks. And we've already bought 2 magnets because there was a green screen in the other place. If I could have pet rays, I would be in heaven. They're just so cool. He's like a ghost, isn't he? Like a ghosty colour. So far, this is one of the coolest aquariums that we've been to. The theming is amazing and there's so much to look at, and we're only in the first section. Dawn-louise has stolen Bobby's phone because hers is on charge and she's going around exploring. She has let us know that there are soon to be sharks, and I love rays, and they have these baby rays that are just adorable. Look at them, they're so cute. Teeny tiny guys. And there's a little dogfish as well, which Bobby has dived with as well. Oh, what's that? So what are you doing as you're walking around?
As I'm walking around, I'm taking like mini photos and videos of like fish moving about. And I got one of a like a shark on that moving forward.
Really?
First thing I just wanted.
Oh, cute. How cool is this? Oh, wow. I know. I wasn't expecting it to be like this compared to the other one. Dawny, come here. Look what it says.
I made lots of fish.
Bobby has always wanted to own a chameleon, and we've just found one. Can't really get a good shot of it though. But there he is.
Take a deep breath. Someone's got a really weird statue.
So what does everyone think of Hastings so far?
No, I think it's really good. Like, it's definitely a small village, like town.
Yeah, I don't know if it's classed as a town or village. I'm going to have to research it because I feel bad not knowing. And someone got angry at me for not knowing that Romsey wasn't in a town.
I'm pretty sure this is a town. It's like a fishing town.
Yeah, I will say it's a lot more of a fisherman's town than I expected it to be. So even though I did obviously plan this weekend, book everything, something to surprise them, I try not to look into things too heavily because I want to still be surprised. I still want to have something to look forward to. So I just kind of know, you know, where we're staying and sort of the rough idea around the activities we're doing instead of knowing everything to a T. I would like to try this fishmongers, not gonna lie, get a fish cake or something. Well, I feel like fish cake tastes the same everywhere, to be fair, doesn't it?
Yeah, you have to get like a bit of cod or something.
Yeah. So one thing that I must say, I cannot get over the views here. It is so beautiful. Do you know what I think we should do tomorrow?
What?
I think we should wrap up warm, go up to the top and watch the sun go down. Because that would, imagine the view of the sun going down, you've got the sea right there. That's if it's the right side, obviously.
It could be the left side.
Oh, this is the leaky. Another thing that I really like about this town is that it seems very dog friendly. We've seen a lot of dogs out on their walks, but also in the museum. And they even got to go up onto the boat because you can like climb up onto the fisherman's boat, which is quite cool. And that museum that we last saw, the Fisherman's Museum, is completely free to enter as well, so that's amazing. So everything that we've done today, even though we've had a jam-packed day of trying things out, has all been included in our reef pass. And the reef pass is only £45 per person per year, so it really has been worth it because, I mean, easily all the activities that we've done today would have come to double that per person, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, per person, I'd say still. So I definitely think the tickets are worth the money. and the fact that it spans such a broad area of England as well.
Yeah.
So we are all feeling quite worn out and tired, so we're now going to go find the hotel, and then after we're settled I'm going to try and arrange food and see what we want to do about that. But I'm not really hungry enough to eat straight away, so we'll get settled first and then we'll figure it out. But yeah, I must say, I don't think that a lot of the amusements will be open because obviously it's still kind of winter season for this sort of thing. But it's got kind of like a mix between, I don't really know. There's definitely a mix of like being at seashore and stuff, and Great Yarmouth where it's all the arcades and the fun fair. But like the rural stuff kind of reminds me of somewhere else, but I can't think of where it's reminding me of. I thought of it earlier and then I forgot. But yeah, there's also arcades, and they look like a big arcade, so I want to go back to those at some point because I love a good arcade. But yeah, we're just, oh, and also we're currently near the, oh, it does remind me of Weymouth as well.
Yeah.
Weymouth. But it's very hilly here, that's the only downside for us. So we did try and do a little bit of walking, but Dawn-louise got too tired, so we had to bring the car to us and pick her up. But most stuff is really short distance away anyway. But it's a huge beach. I mean, if you came here to like do swimming or something, you wouldn't feel overcrowded here, I don't think, even in the height of summer.
No, you wouldn't think so, would you?
No. Maybe we should do that, since it's only a couple of hours away. Maybe we should come down for summer and just have like a beach day out kind of thing. You know, arcades, swimming, that sort of thing. But also, it seems really dog friendly, and I don't know if the dogs will be allowed on the beach, but we could look into it and see if we can bring Roo. Yeah, that'd be fun. But yeah, I'm feeling very sleepy. I don't know why we all feel so sleepy. Maybe it's because this is the most we've done over the weekends in a while.
Fresh air by the sea.
Yeah, we've been so lazy lately. We've all been having just like lazy weekends at home where we just rest because we knew that we were going to be really busy this month, so we didn't want to overdo it. And also it's been so cold. Like today's the first day that it's actually not been dull and grey and miserable. So yeah, but yeah, we're currently 14 minutes away, so not too far to go now.
So when we came out of the Smuggler's Cove, we decided Hastings Castle wasn't too bad, or it said like 7-minute walk, but it's more like 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really quick. It was a bit steep though, so going up it again would have been an issue.
Yeah, so we went to like top of the hill kind of thing, which wasn't too bad of incline, was it? When views above there was really good. Nice.
They were beautiful, yeah.
Then we carried on, and there's like this little dirt track which had little steps down. I was like, just go down there, it might be a little shortcut. So as you see, we done a little travel down
I like to go through that part, to be honest though.
Yeah. It was cool, like a little adventure. We got to some gates, like I think it's shut, and yeah, it was padlocked up. So
I checked that, I found out that it was locked.
You did?
Just saying.
yeah. So Google Maps said it was at a different entrance. I was like, okay, we'll go down there. Walked all the way down there. It was just looking at a cliffside. So don't trust Google Maps. Trust your instincts. So yeah, so I phoned up and they're like, oh no, it's not open in the weekday, only Saturday and Sunday, but it opens up in the weekday when it's summer holidays or schools are off. So bear that in mind.
Yeah, and considering that the castle is literally ruined, I do wonder why it's so heavily protected. I reckon it must be not much of it is left sort of thing, they need to protect it maybe.
I don't know, because it looked mostly intact in most rooms.
Yeah, that is true. That's a hill and a half.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my god. Well, I don't think we're going to be walking. I don't think we're going to be walking anywhere down here, eh, Bob? God, could you imagine me trying to push Dawn's wheelchair up here? Jesus, that would not be fun.
It'll take about 2 hours.
Yeah. Donnie, we're here. Hey, look. Donnie, look! Got the crisps now, Mum.
I guess we're staying here.
Yeah, a little bit. Hello! Oh, we've never had them greet us at the entrance before. Oh.
So, let me guess, this is the big surprise?
Yeah, happy surprise, it's Haven.
Yeah. But is it like all in Haven, or is it like outside of Haven as well?
Oh, the surprise.
Tomorrow?
This is just where we're staying. The surprises aren't Haven related.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there is one thing though.
What?
I'll explain that in a minute, actually.
Do you know what we're saying?
No, just say it.
Bye.
We're checking in.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So hang this up in the rear view for me.
Yep.
Then take the left, mate, and unfortunately you have to join the queue. But get yourself
Okay.
checked in and have a good stay for me.
Alright, cheers, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Cheers.
George is getting told off. There is one thing that is special about this park, which is why I booked it, but I don't know if it'll be open because of the weather. Because they have the toilet bowl water slide.
Oh, wow.
What?
The toilet bowl water slide where you end up in a massive dome. I don't know what they're actually called. I've always called them toilet bowls because that's what it looks like. But yeah, so the original plan for your birthdays was to come here and then I'd find stuff in the area to do. So your surprise tomorrow came after here, and you're going to find out why tomorrow, obviously. But yeah, so I've booked a couple of swim slots. You can see it there. That's the tube that you come out of. But
oh, cool.
But I've got a feeling it's closed because it looks like it's outside. I was hoping, yeah, but look, there it is. The toilet bowl. Can you see it? So you come down that giant slide and then you get thrown around that big bowl and then you get oh look, there's a deck chair. Yay! So yeah, we're only staying in a bronze, by the way, which is what we normally stay in. Well, to be fair, we're doing gold at Christmas, aren't we? So yeah. Are you happy?
There's Annie. No,
Oh my
not
god,
Annie,
Jazz!
that's Jazz.
Oh, they've got all the characters out. This is amazing.
Wait, where's
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so honestly so glad that. Well, we might see her. To be fair, I'm so glad that we came now because our slot was between 2 and 3, I think. And also, like, I'm so glad that we were filming because we've never been greeted by the characters like this before, have we?
This first time they're back open, are they? Or
Well, yeah, they open in March, don't they? I don't know if it's this weekend's the first weekend. Surely not. Well, I mean, yeah. Actually, this is the first weekend in March. It might be. This might be their first day open.
I'm saying maybe that's why they call characters back.
Yeah. Also, it doesn't look like it's going to be a quiet time on the park like normal if there's this many people. You can see the bowl.
Oh wow!
God, that is a drop and a half, Bob. Look how far down it goes. So we are all checked in and we're now just going to go find our van. We are staying in number 43 Seaview Village. So first of all, I didn't know that this is opening weekend, and second of all, there's a lot of people turning up, so I don't think this is going to be like our normal March stays, because normally when we stay in March it's so quiet, whereas for some reason it seems really busy. So yeah, but yeah, so we're just going to try and find where we're staying. Yeah, but we can see all of the entertainment areas at the moment. But we're a bit tired, so we're not sure if we're going to go check any of that out tonight. But obviously, we've got a couple of nights here, so it's good.
So I think you go straight down.
Seaview Village, is there? Doink. Doink. Oh, look, we can see the sea. Oh, nice. Dink, dink.
I mean, it
Jack,
is
that's
called
why it's
Sea
called-
View Village, so I was thinking, oh, Sea View. And it's a village, so that might have something to do with it.
No, but look at the view. I think this is, view-wise and like local area, this is definitely the most beautiful Haven site we've stayed at so far.
Ooh, look at the farm.
So what do you think about the fact that we're staying at a Haven?
I'm quite happy. I didn't know if it was just being like a normal Premier Inn or something.
Yeah, you told Phoebe.
I did tell Phoebe Fibs. I said we're going to a hotel, but we're not. We're at a Haven.
Naughty. No Phoebe.
Be honest with me. Did you know?
I saw a map.
I
and
knew it.
No, I knew it was a holiday thing, but I didn't know when. But you've been sneaking booked other ones. I'd assume this is a hotel.
Well, I'm glad that you assume that because you keep spoiling my surprises. Surprises.
Surprises.
Surprises, apparently.
What was that? That's 32.
Oh my God! Wait,
Dad, that's you.
wait, guys, listen.
Yeah.
I just said about us watching the sun go down. What about a view? We can do it from here.
Yeah.
Whoop,
You
whoop.
come for a warm caravan.
Possibly if we're facing it. We're only in a bronze, so I doubt it. 43. Oh, there it is! I found
That's
it!
Hillmead.
Oh, I haven't found it then. I found number 43 at least.
Right.
It's just the wrong one. 50. Found a 50. Found an 80.
We need to look.
Donkey donkey donk. Donkey donkey doink.
That's 51.
57, 52. 53. 42. I'm wondering if it's down there.
Oh, we're...
There it is. Found it, Bob. Oh. Wait, we should be at... Bob, we're going to be able to see the sea from our caravan. Oh, wow, look at that view. Oh, Bob, I think we were up there actually, weren't we?
No, we can't
Oh,
find it.
okay. Just went up there.
Like,
Back
like we just go, oh look, there's the Haven site over there. And you're just like, oh for God's sake.
Backing up.
Did you get it?
I found it.
Welcome to Haven, Combe Haven! Woo!
Happy birthday.
Oh, you're falling.
Happy birthday, princess. You're welcome. Give you a bigger fucking now. Oh, pennies.
Right, put that back on there. Right, let's go check it out.
Here you go, magpie.
So here we are at 43 Seaview Village, and right across from it, look at that view. This is the best view we've ever had, and we should be able to see it from some of these windows. Right, are you ready to check it out, Dawn-louise?
Green, not blue.
Go on then.
Oh, my sight ring right, yeah. Okay.
Push down. Oh, wow. Ow.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
You sure?
Bob. Bob. I think we've been upgraded. This is not a bronze. This is swanky. Oh my God, and look at the view. Look at the view. We're like...
Wait, the rooms. We have to check out the rooms.
Oh, bathroom and shower.
Have you seen...
And it's got a removable head. It's a lucky day.
Have you seen the cups?
Hold on. We'll do that in a minute.
The carpet.
Yeah, I know. This is not a bronze. Wait. Right, I think this is your room, Dawny.
Oh, this is nice. Nice. I've got drawers finally. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, got a plug pocket.
Oh, Dawny, or this could be your room.
Oh. Oh, this one's got more storage. Oh,
This is not a bronze, Bob. We've got our own toilet and look.
Got TV.
what? Yes! Oh, you got a hairdryer.
Oh wow, there's lights in there.
Oh no!
Oh wow.
So this is definitely not a bronze caravan. This is fancy, and we keep getting really lucky with the caravans. But yeah, happy birthday, my love.
Thank you.
And it's our first sea view caravan. Like, we can wake up and have breakfast and look out the window at the sea. And this is opening weekend, which is just mental. But yeah, I can't believe this. The view is incredible. This place is so fancy. It's such a shame that Dawnie doesn't have Monday off though. Anyway, we're going to give you a room tour in Bobby's capable hands.
And right opposite my bedroom with Bobby is Dawnie playing in the park. Hey Dawnie! Dawnie! Dawn-louise! Not paying attention at all. Not even a little bit.
We have a dishwasher.
And microwave. A smart one too.
Section because the central heating isn't actually working, and according to the boiler there is a low pressure problem in the boiler, so just gonna call them and see what they say.
So I just got to Haven and my thoughts are really cool. It's got a very nice view of like the city and obviously the sea, and my mum was like, oh, look at the sea. I wonder if we get a nice sea view. I'm like, well, it is called Sea View Village, so put them together. Now I'm in the car, blooper. But this is actually meant to be a bronze. I think we've probably been upgraded somehow. But we do need to check if the heating, because with my heart condition I have to stay nice and warm, otherwise my circulation will go all blue. And we have this fire, which is actually really warm, but we need to keep the whole place warm. You know, we don't want to be bundled up, you know, at a nice Haven holiday, but also the sky is beautiful. Anyway, so we're just going to get that checked over. Bobby is on hold. Sad times.
What was your favourite thing that we did today?
Probably seeing like everything, and probably the aquarium because it's quite different from our one.
What was your favourite animal there?
Probably like the little shark that followed my finger, because I would put my finger down and just like following it and like. But yeah.
You excited for your big surprise tomorrow?
Yeah, but I also want to see like the area and the entertainment that actually is.
What, here at Haven?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll have to look into that, won't we?
Yeah.
I was going to take us to the entertainment tonight, but I feel like we're all quite tired and we've got to get up early tomorrow for your surprise, so we probably shouldn't go tonight, but we should definitely go tomorrow 100%.
Yeah. Because how long are we staying here?
So it's booked till Monday because they only do Friday to Mondays, don't they? But you have to be back in school on Monday, so we'll be leaving Sunday night.
If only it was a 4-day weekend, we could have
I know.
a chilled Monday. We were going swimming.
But at least you had a Friday inset day, so at least we managed to enjoy today.
Yeah, I think if it would probably be like more rushed.
Yeah.
If I did have school, because if we had school and then left after school, it would take a bit longer because if we were driving from my school all the way there. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm very happy.
I'm glad you are. Not long left to your 14.
Yeah, I've got like next Saturday is like my last day.
It's your last Saturday as a 13-year-old, yeah. But you're like spending it in the coolest way possible, aren't you?
Yeah. What kind of cool way?
It's the Girl Guide event next Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Going up to
but
London.
I wonder what tomorrow will be.
Yes. Well, you have to wait till tomorrow for that.
Yeah, for God's sake.
Jesus! I knew it was a big one, but I wasn't expecting it to be that big.
There's £5 stuff or anything.
Yeah, of course.
So I've still got my £5.
Oh, you don't forget though, there's going to be an arcade at Haven.
I might like spend like £1.
I've never seen a Tesco this big. Jesus Christ! We're okay
Parking.
I like how that's the part that's shocking her. Parking! Everybody, so we have unfortunately come out of the caravan site for a few minutes. I'll explain where we are in a second, but the reason that we're doing that is because we went into a caravan. It was clearly a either upgrade or a caravan that's been degraded into a bronze because there are some things about it that kind of need fixing. We absolutely love it. It's got so much space, it's got 2 bathrooms, it's in an amazing spot where we can see the sea, and we were so excited to have dinner and breakfast overlooking the sea. However, dun, 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 the heating isn't working, and as you know, Dawn-louise only has half of a heart, which means that her body doesn't have a very good circulation, so it's very dangerous for her to get cold, especially her extremities. When she was much younger, she actually ended up with a black toe at nursery because they didn't listen to my precautions around keeping her warm, and she had to have plastic surgery to save that toe. So it's very, very serious.
I still have it, don't worry.
It's very serious for us that Dawn-louise is warm enough, and that's why we always get a bronze caravan now and not a standard, so that we've got guaranteed heating. So we've called someone out to come and look at it. However, we waited an hour and no one turned up yet. We phoned again and explained, hey, we obviously don't want to put pressure on you, it's opening night, we understand you're busy, but my daughter's genuinely going to get very unwell if we stay here any longer with it being this cold. Because there's a fireplace in the lounge, but like I was laid in front of it with Dawnie and we were still cold. It wasn't really warming us up and her feet were freezing. So we've decided to come out in the car. We've spent a while in the car warming her up by having the heating on in here. And we've come down the road, which is about 8 minutes away from Haven, and we're going to go get some dinner and breakfast and other things that we need for this weekend and have a look around. And oh my god, I think we're going to be here a while because it's huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are a bit upset because today's been going absolutely perfect. You know, the weather's been impeccable. Everything that we've wanted to do, we've done. It's just been a really lovely day. And then we got to the caravan and we fell in love with the caravan, we fell in love with the view, and all we wanted to do, because we all got really, really tired, so what we wanted to do was have dinner straight away, then have showers, snuggle up for a bit, and then at 8 o'clock all of us go to bed, not just Dawnie, because tomorrow we've got to get up really early. We have to leave at 7, which means I have to be up at 5 AM to start getting us all ready.
We'll probably have to wake up at 6:30.
Yeah, it's pretty early. So unfortunately that means that really we did need the early night, and everything was lining up really well for that, and that has now kind of fallen apart. Bobby, do you want to explain what the problem was with the boiler?
So well, I believe on the boiler comes over error code saying F1, which they've got a list of errors on the boilers for, I'm guessing, for maintenance reasons. and it's just low water pressure basically. And normally within the boiler you turn some at the bottom to feed more water into the boiler, but I'm guessing because of this being like a caravan that's been let out, the boilers they got in there are all like compact, so you have to unscrew bits to get to like them certain valves. So not that you should touch the boilers or stuff anyway, but
you need to be a professional.
Yeah, so that's all they got to do, I believe. They just got to put more pressure into the boiler for it to actually kick up and like light basically to heat up the water system.
Yeah, so I've had a bit of a hiccup in today's plans, but otherwise today's been lovely, hasn't it? And you've been enjoying it, and the weather's been perfect for Dawnie, which has been lovely, but unfortunately she can't go through the night without the heating. It's just too cold in there, because obviously there's like vents in the floor, so you're constantly getting a feed of fresh air. You can't completely block it off. So yeah, we're gonna go explore Tesco's. Bobby's requested a trolley, so we might film in Tesco's. But yeah, I need to get a drink. I'm so thirsty now. But yeah, sadly it's got a bit of a downer in our day, but hopefully they can fix it and we won't have to like move caravan or anything, because we haven't started our packing just yet, just in case. But I'm really hoping they won't have to move us, because I really love our spot. It's perfect and I really like our caravan, so hopefully everything works out so that we can get an early-ish night and get ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow's a big surprise. Yeah, but yeah, I'm getting really tired now.
Tomorrow, same time as me and Daddy, where we're both wondering, hey, what are the surprises of Mummy's plan? Do 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 do. Let's get some food from Tesco.
Yeah, let's go to Tesco's. See you in a minute.
Whoop-ow!
Whoop-ow.
Where are we going? It's like a ginormous one, like no, like where we went on a cruise. Remember them really tall ones?
My eyesight hurts. My eyesight. I keep on having my eyesight so much, my eyes.
We're in Leicester. No, not we're in Tesco. We're in Tesco.
Food shopping is just more fun when you're on holiday.
You find out you will see the cafe. Oh, what the trees.
Donnie's turned it into a full. I like how she won't let me sign her up to musical theatre, but she turns everything into musical theatre. Why should you have to run?
Because that's me.
I like how
It's
I've
so
done that.
fast. I'm gonna try and do this one by one. Left or right or straight? We need like milk and stuff.
Only milk, yeah, that's true.
LAT for 25.
Look at her being all independent. She's looking to cross the road and everything. Bang.
Try and put some stuff in there, shall we?
Johnny, should we just put it in the back of the car maybe? Should we just put it with you maybe? Thank God we have come back from Tesco's and they have fixed the boiler. The heating's working, we can stay and we can finally eat and get ready for the night, ready for the morning.
Right, do you want to Google it? So what's the chalkboard made of? Chalk.
Do you just smack yourself in the face?
No, I went to drink it and stuff myself in the front.